That's true. Everybody has their own unique style. Like, this is why I harp on niggas today, because everybody sounds the same. Hip hop industry niggas sound the same. They look the fucking same. Then you got battle rap niggas that sound the same and look the fucking same. Little ugly boys be sitting out here choking and shit. The fuck out of here. Reading off your phones and shit. Like, the fuck we can be paying you for it? Like, this don't make no goddamn sense.
That shit is embarrassing. You got to stop in the middle of a round and read off your phone, and then you start rapping again. Like, my nigga, you got months to prepare for this shit, and it's the lack of preparation that kills me about a rap. That's why we got to restore order.
Right.
All right. You couldn't walk into New York and go into a cipher and be like, yo, let me look in my pen, my notebook right quick before I rap. Niggas will look at you like, yo, who next, dog? Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No, bro, this is, hey, we just saw it. We just saw it on Saturday on Close Combat. There was a motherfucker during the cipher. He was reading off his phone while he was rapping. Like, so, I feel like they should have just said, ew, cut the beat. Get the fuck up out of here, bro. You reading off your phone? Come on, my nigga.
It's just professional.
I've been booked. This is ridiculous.
Matter of fact, so Mickey, what's your whole idea on this, Mick? The fucking restore order with the lack of preparation and how niggas are delivering their performances. What's your whole thought on this with the choking and the quitting and all that shit?
I mean, you from Harlem, so you already know my thought process. Like, we couldn't play that. That could not happen. Like, it was, like, I feel like it's not just battle rap. It's just like a society now is just so soft. Like, I guess in the 80s and the 90s, like, even in the 2000s, like, there was just certain shit you just could not do. Like, you could not go into a cipher with your book out. Like, you could not stumble. You could not choke. You could not lose a battle. Like, you was not able to walk outside. Like, niggas would literally just clown you as soon as you step foot out of your apartment or you step foot back on the block. Like, that was it. Like, you was dead to everybody until you redeemed yourself. And, niggas used to put money up on people. So, like, when I used to write all the time, and I used to just memorize all the time because I didn't want to be ridiculed. I didn't want to be embarrassed. I didn't want to be that guy, you know what I'm saying, that people would be like, yo, man, I can't count on Nick. Like, all you had back then was your name and your rep. Like, so the fact that these guys is coming out and they're not even trying to, like, remember it. Like, I know things happen and times change and eras evolve, but, like, they supposed to be better than what we were back then. Like, these guys wouldn't have been able to survive back then. Because back then it was just you have all of these rhymes on deck. These guys, they struggling to remember 3 raps. Like, if I was to go to a radio station and somebody was to meet me there, I'm staying up there until I stop. And God, I hope you got enough. Because if you ain't got enough, you're going to look crazy up there. I still have that mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I don't know, man. The culture, I think people are just entertained by it. Like, it's not about who's the best rapper. Like, it shouldn't be called battle rap no more. It should be called battle entertainment. Niggas is barely rapping. Niggas is waiting for reaction. Niggas is not really putting it together. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody sound the same. So it's not even like you can kind of get a feel that somebody's really, you know what I'm saying, being original and trying their best to stand out. These guys is all mirror images of each other, duplicates, copycats. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we clones. This is what we're subjected to, and people are okay with that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
yeah,
because
definitely
it's
lacking
the
originality.
league owner's fault. That's the league owner's fault, and the people's fault itself. If we gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean, but I couldn't be a league owner because niggas would be tight with me. I couldn't be one.
I mean, it's kind of fucked up if motherfuckers is choking 6 battles straight, and yet they still getting booked on bigger cards and they not being penalized. I mean, what does that do to the battler that looks at it like, okay, well, I can choke as many times and I can get a bigger card. So it's like that's a
bigger name.
Like that ass, you can't always blame the battlers. You gotta blame the boss, my nigga.
I mean, the boss definitely needs to, stop booking these guys, but also, these guys need to really get on it. I mean, I think it's a collective blame on everybody: the fans, the media,
everybody's
the
involved.
Everybody's involved in some shape or form. Because the fans, well, the fans of the Battler, they're saying, look, it's okay. Just come back next time. Like, so they
No, them
rubbing
are
the niggas back.
stands. Them are
Nah,
stands. Them are not fans.
Nah, my nigga, you get one of those from me. You get one of those from me. Your ass lose twice.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
I've been on Tworks.
Right.
I've been on Tworks next since Dougie, and I was like one of maybe 5 people that was on this nigga's Twork neck for the Dougie battle, because he choked 3 times. Like, and people was like, oh, but he was so entertaining.
This is his first time.
Like,
it was his first
it's
time.
His first time. Oh, nobody got time for that, dog. Like, I don't got time for that, my nigga. Like, yo, you gotta be perfect on stage, or don't get on stage, dog. Like, that's always been. I've always kept the same energy with Twork. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, so now when he's choking, now it's like, oh my gosh, he's choking. So nigga, he's been choking. Like what are you talking about? This has been happening.
Mickey Factz, let me ask you this. Do you think, since Twork's been on URL, battles on URL, do you agree with that? Or
I think it's 65%.
65%.
I say 85%.
Well, I mean, for me personally, I count when you have more material, but you just stop. I still count that as a choke because you've got more material.
Yeah. So
if we counting by that, he choked against Dougie, he choked against Blue Easy, he choked against JC, he choked against A-Verb, he choked against Mike T, he choked against Shotgun Suge, he choked against DNA, he's choked against, so that's already 7 battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
that's
just
like 85%.
Oh, pardon.
5%. Nah, just about to say that shit.
Wait. Mr. Wavy, that's 8. So he didn't choke in the 2-on-2 when he was like the third person in the 2-on-2. He didn't choke against QP, and he didn't choke against Ill Will. That's 3 battles that he didn't choke in, D. 3 out of 11. And people just bypass it.
That's more than 85%, right?
Yeah, that is.
That's
I was
more
trying
than
to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I'll be tweeting it. I'll be like 85%, 85%. Motherfuckers like bugging. Like, how am I bugging? Like, are you not watching what I'm watching? Like, are you dumb?
And a nigga skills
like, you're the
trash,
reason why battle rap is trash right now, because you motherfuckers.
That nigga skill set is trash, nigga. He can't get into no setup or no punchline without saying a headshot.
Yeah, I mean that's why it's but the fans let it go. The fans rocked with it, and he was able to bypass to the chokes. They saw the potential.
That motherfucker is the chief key for battle rap. To be honest with you, he the chief key for battle rap.
Yeah, shit. This nigga Preston, bro. All right, let me ask this question. I want to say this first. I did have you losing to Daylyt in my prediction.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
I wanted to say Preston, relax. In my prediction,
that's fair.
Okay. Because I have high regards to Daylyt's pen. He's up there. He's tied with Lux for number 1 pen in battle rap for me.
April Fools.
It's
so then I must be tied with Lux. Then that's crazy.
Well, yeah. Well, now it's like, because now, all right. Now when you did beat Daylyt, and I actually seen where your skill set was at. Everything that I previously thought about you, as far as battling, and did not know if you can, do that against Daylyt, made me have more respect for you. So, thank you for putting on a good performance.
Oh yeah, I mean, but before we even continue, like I'm not just saying that because I beat him. Like Daylyt before Rich Dollars was just a 2-bar puncher. Like when he met me, that's when he started to get nice. Like, so I'm basically like It Man. Like if you look at him as Bruce Lee, I'm like It Man. I taught him everything, like everything he knows, everything that y'all love that he's done. Like that came from me, and like he has blogs where he says that. That's why I was always confused as to why people was like, Mickey is gonna lose. I'm like, bruh, like I taught the nigga everything he knows that made y'all love him, like everything.
Oh, man, that's fucked up, man.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was always just like, yo, I think people just, and that goes back to my point, like people just kind of don't do their research. Like if you did your research, you would have known like this was gonna be an ass whipping. Because me and him had battled about 50 times, and he won like one time. Like there was no way he was gonna win. Like it didn't matter what he spit, like he was going to lose, and he knew that. Like he knew he was going to lose. Like it wasn't nothing he could do with me. Like we battle. We had a show together in North Carolina. I was like, bro, like we can battle again right now. Like after the battle, I said just in case. Because the people were in the crowd was like, oh, Daylyt said. I was like, yeah, we could battle right. He's like, no. He was like, no. Because he knows. And I think that's the thing that the fans just did not accept. I did not want to accept that fact because y'all had seen him for so many years. And people just kept saying, well, he didn't fight back. And it's like, I've already beat him when he did fight back. And some of the lines that y'all love, rock, paper, scissors, and the Mike T.
The Street Fighter line.
All of that shit. Like, he said that stuff to me first. So y'all was hearing recycled bars this whole time. Like,
so I should replace Daylyt with Mickey Factz.
No, you can keep Daylyt.
Pretty much.
I mean, no. My thing is this. You're
clearing out. You're clearing everything up. Like you're clearing it up. So it's like
that nigga peeing one. Capo, I told you that nigga peeing one shit. I told you, nigga.
I mean, no,
listen, man. Like, yo, who is that? Is that Preston saying that, man?
Yeah, Preston always fucking.
Preston hates Daylyt, yo. So I can't really take what he's saying. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, Daylight's pen being overrated, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I would say that.
This nigga going off a bottle of Belvedere, nigga. This that nigga that's on some shit tonight, man.
Listen, this is how I always grade MCs, man. Like I grade MCs like this. I say this. If you put Daylyt in a cipher with Fonte, Elzai, Raph, Royce the 5'9", what do you think is gonna happen? Like what's gonna happen? He's gonna look crazy. Even if it was a cappella, he's just gonna look crazy. And I've always said that, like, you got to grade these pens with dudes that really, really go. Like, can they keep up with these guys? That's why I always say that. And once you start grading these guys' pens with dudes that really do this, then that's when you're going to be like, these niggas ain't that nice. Like, none of these niggas is that nice. Y'all just impressed by the theatrics of it.
I actually don't go by that. I hate that shit. You know what I mean? It's just I think it's more of he battles a lot, and like there's only on record you only got like 3 battles with his battle. You know, just on Burst Tracker. I know you have more battles than that, but like Burst Tracker, it only has you 3 battles. So it's like people, their perception of what we're hearing. Now, if you was battling just like him, then it wouldn't be like Daylight's number 1 or number 2. It would have been replaced with Daylyt. It would have been Mickey Factz and Lux, and then Daylyt and go and Averb and all these other type of people. You know what I mean? So I think it's
I
just people going by that also. You know what I mean?
as they should. Like